Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Nine Kings, the kingdom-defending roguelike. In between episodes, I unlocked the King of Stone just by going in as the King of Nothing. I built like 10 buildings and quit the run. That's the only thing you've missed. So we've got Stronghold, summons towers that shoot nearby enemies. Our base builds more towers. Duke difficulty. How many are there, man? How many are there? So we have presumably a more tower-focused... Ooh, we finally have more than 9. Interesting. Finally a tower-focused thing. I don't know if we'll start with an extra unlock plot. Nah, towers start with plus 10% damage. Base has plus 10% all stats. We could have that be 20... We'll get rid of that one. Base can now level up a bunch of extra times. Doubles the blessing effect. I don't know. Like, double the double? That's kind of fun. But I think I'm just going to go for Royal Decree option. I think that just feels right. It's more fun, right? Whenever you get the Royal Decrees, you can choose from 10 instead of 6. If you reroll. Do I care about placement here? I don't think so. Ranged troop that shoots huge bolts with piercing damage. We got a... Adjacent plots attacks now do poison damage. 1 poison stack per level. Unlock the target's adjacent plots. Target cards return to your hand up to 3 copies. So we could basically expand for free, but... Oh, is that the right play? Eh, it's fine. Okay, so we put these... We put these down at our cursor. Do they have a maximum range? Wallmaker? Sure. Can increase its health. I don't know. We'll put it out of the way. Like, we don't have anything that'll increase its health ourselves. I'm just going to auto it. We don't have anything that'll increase its health in our own faction, I don't think. We'd have to get King of Nature, which it doesn't seem like we have. I didn't stop to see who we got. We got clearly King of Progress. And what was the other one? I think we fought the King of Stone first, which is us. Okay. Stronghold... When this building reaches level 3, it levels up all your plots. That feels quite good. We want it in the corners up here. The thing about these, they fire immediately. They fire immediately across the whole screen there. That's pretty appealing. King of Nothing is our others. But then they get stepped on afterwards. Let's go ahead and at least speed this up. Uh-oh. Oof. Blacksmith. Every year, plus 2% attack damage to adjacent troops and constructions. What else does King of Nothing have that I'd want? Just like the auto upgrade, I guess. But I think we take the Blacksmith. Stronghold can now build towers twice as fast. That's pretty cool. Your support buildings apply their effect an additional time. I mean, if I'm being honest, that's a pretty amazing thing. A copy of every one of your King's cards. I kind of like that a lot, too. I really like that a lot. But this is a long-term... Nah, let's do it. Okay. So let's put the wall on the wall. Let's put the stronghold on the stronghold. Ballista on the ballista. Like, look, there's a couple things that we can just... say sure. Quarry, this is just going to upgrade the damage of everything. Yeah, we did a weird thing with this, but I'll put the blacksmith there. And then we'll go... Flamethrower tower plus 2% attack damage to adjacent troops in construction. We can put down... Builds traps that inflict damage on triggered traps accumulate between rounds. Then I guess, like, what do we do here? You know what? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I like that. I like that fine. We can just use it to unlock a whole bunch of space there. And now suddenly we got a lot of level ups. And I'll be kind of bummed if we just get cooked. Executioner, Defender. Let's just go Stronghold. So... what's the deal with the trappers? Quarry. Blessing. What do we got? If you have 20 gold or less, whatever. Like, I mean, if we have it, if we get it, great. If we don't, it's fine. Increase the damage of these stinkers. The fact that the Ballista lays down 316 damage at second 1 is interesting. Like, their DPS isn't great, but they do it at literally... at second 0, I should even say. Take a blacksmith. So they put down the traps and then they kind of just run away. This fire tower thing is very awkward. Lab rat. Unit's first hit is always critical. Wait. Wage war against another king. King of Greed makes a lot of sense for, like, attack speed. King of Nomads for, like, damage. King of Nature. I like that. There's a couple things, because we can go for the HP for the walls. Guaranteed crit, too. Like, this should be... yeah, instant 800 damage. That's kind of wild. Like, it'll take the entire fight for the other stuff to catch up. Yeah. If we just work on making sure that that damage is, like, crazy. Cancels the first hit that target unit would take. Sure. Maybe we can buy them 2 hits. Has to be units, so... they're quite... okay, so they're really frail. They're really frail. Good to know. Tramper, Shaman, Lab Rat. Mounted by adjacent units, sums its stats with the rider and pierces through the front line. For every 1 HP this has, increases the rider's stats by 1. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Wait, I thought that we had 40 and we rerolled for 10. Alright. Never mind then. We do want to try and have under 20 gold. I mean, ideally we want to have 19. Like, that's the awkward thing. King of nothing. Grab another blacksmith. Some more damage up, why not? I'm confused by the traps. They don't seem exceptionally good. King of Nature here. Ideally, we start to get some, clone. I hate you. Say, ideally we start to get some, like, it's not proliferate. The one that gives us 9 extra dudes. Because that would literally double the effectiveness of my Ballista right now. If I could give ourselves 9. Because, yeah, the fact is, this is a tier 4 stronghold. It takes a long time for it to catch up. Trebuchet Quarry. What's the quarry at? It's at 2. Not opposed. I guess, so we're gonna... I'm not gonna say we should definitely reroll, but I will probably end up rerolling. So that we can keep our cash low. Because we get 9 per. I mean, it's pretty brutal. I'm gonna reroll here. Doubles the maximum HP of all troops. Oof. It's not actually that great, unfortunately. That can potentially be an upgrade to everything. They have double HP. Maybe they can cast a second time. Nope. Even with double HP, they cannot cast a second time. Earthworks Wallmaker. I guess we keep on going for this. Like, we can get this up to like level 8, I think. King of Nothing. We want a farm. That's what we actually want. We'd like a farm pretty bad. Please. Yes. No prosperity. Okay, so we get an extra Ballista every turn now. Can help us with our... Okay, we're getting cooked here. Terrifying. Please. Oh. Unit gains 1% damage whenever any plot level is up. We'll grab that. At some point, we won't be one-shotting. Yeah. We just need a lot more of these guys. Concobulator. Corn on the cobulator. Wallmaker, Flame Tower. We could upgrade the Trebuchet. Let's go Flamethrower. 40% movement speed, okay. That's 5 damage per hit now. A lot better than 1, which is, I think, is what it was. King of Nothing again. I'm in danger. That's a lot making it through. That sucks. That sucks, because not only does that mean we don't... It means we also don't get the card that we wanted from them. I don't know if it's the difficulty level or just the fact that this faction feels like it sucks. One of the two. They're gonna eat through the wall. I'm gonna die. Get another wall. Yeah, we need them to be twice as good, man. Okay. We're fine against the King of Nature. Done it. Clone. That'll do. Doubles the maximum HP. Doubles your critical damage. Again, that's for later. But, like, I don't even know if we're making it to... I don't know if we're making it to later. It's pretty crazy. I do want to see if we can bring this back into hands. And how well that works. King of Nothing again. Steel Coat. Yes. More Steel Coat, I think. Right? Or no. You know what I really want? Another farm. Okay. Alright. You stink. I don't really know what I'd care to upgrade. So I'm... Like, I guess it'd be the Stronghold. I'm gonna grab the Steel Coat, though. And, like, hope for the future that we can get a little bit more value going here. So now we're at 8 ballistas. Oh, Rainbow Army, that's gonna be nice. Show me a second ballista shot. Nope. Spends 9 gold every year to level up 1 random plot. It's quite expensive. Levels up your base plot 3 times. That's not bad. Automatically trigger a Royal Council event if you destroy 1 plot forever. I don't have the money to reroll it. I'm going to grab the Patronage. Make peace with an enemy king. I guess progress. I don't love that, though. Oops. It's a lot of levels. Okay, so now you're at... We capped at a date. Ooh. Look how good that is, though. Please. More ballistas. Continually. More. And more ballistas. I guess we could... Is it helpful for us to put another one over here? Not really. Doesn't actually do too much for us. I think at this point we just go for another wall maker. I wish I could choose where they aim, because they beef a lot of their first barrage. Okay. Here we go. We want the, I think, yeah, we want to try and take this back. It does nothing. So, might not be that good. Forest. Oh, God. Go farm there. We have the 2 farms. 29. Okay. That's finally getting where we want it. Finally is getting where we want it. Another ballista. I want earthworks. I want to try this so bad. No way. Oh. Oh, okay. Actually, no way. Okay. Just aim your fire better, man. Another farm levels up target plot. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. We cut down a lot of them right away. Another earthworks. Doubles the damage of all towers. Support buildings apply their effect in additional time. Yes, sir. I don't really have a lot to level up now. So I wouldn't get a ton of value from the corn of the cobulator. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Yes. Yes, it's happening. It's happening. They're so weak that they only get 1 blast, though. There we go. Okay. 64. When they get through... I wish I could increase their attack speed here, but... I also wish that I could move the stronghold. I'm not going to be able to get offered that. I guess we steel coat it. There's the freaking beacon. It's the freaking beacon. I'm not going to be able to play it where I want, but I'll just, you know, we'll end up putting it down. Stronghold, like, we would need the King of Nomads so we could get the thing that would let us move it. Mycelium, procreate, yes, sir. More. 85, 89, insta-kill ballistas. I'm just going to have to, like, assume that the targeting is smart. Because otherwise I'll be sad. Quarry, Cauldron, Earthworks. That's the one. Because, yeah, we can't... Here's the thing. We can't Earthworks this. But we can Earthworks that. Congrats. Put the poison on that. I think the attack speed is just going to be more relevant. If we can get a second hit off, that's the thing. Uh-oh. I'm scared. We need to kill the meatball. The big, spicy meatball. Okay, there we go. All right, we did it. We win. I will continue into Endless. Alright, yeah, it's very late to get attack speed boosts. Is this tier 2 or what? Yes. Steel coat. But yeah, now that we can get like a little bit of attack speed, I'll probably want to move the blacksmith back as well. Okay. Quarry, wall maker. I feel like the wall is pretty irrelevant. King of Greed. What would I want? What do I want? King of Nomads. Nope. Progress, I guess. I'm scared of them. As an enemy, they're pretty spooky. But yeah, Nomad would be nice to get, like, flat damage upgrades. Oh. Unit's first hit is always critical. I'm assuming if we put that on, it probably means the first 2 hits are critical, right? Destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. I only have a couple things that can get said level up, so that's pretty good. One of them is the beacon. Hits per second, 0.1. I mean, like, I hear you. Blacksmith, we don't need it. Steel coat. I guess we'll keep on grabbing it. Traps can do double damage. Summons are stronger. Frozen, stunned, or poison enemies take 50% more damage. The first reroll in every encounter gives you 10 gold instead of taking it. Is kind of cool. But I'm gonna just... 20% chance, raw chance to do critical damage. Sure. It's not the most exciting, like, because we have the guaranteed crit. But now, like, these can crit, I guess. I wish that I could move the stronghold over, but oh well. It's not bad. Procreate, yes, sir. 138 ballistas. Ballistae. Alright. If it just doesn't take a million years to cast the second one. It's like, yeah, it takes like the whole fight to cast the second one. Concobulator. Corn on the cobulator. Basically upgrades very few things, but it's still worth it. Very much worth doing. What up? Yep, okay, so the second shot is finally, like, starting to come out a little bit earlier. I gotta be real, I don't really want this. We want a can't. Start getting some cash. Putting down a lot of traps, too. I don't think we can build a second trap now. Mm-hmm. So I could take a clone and try and get the beacon to do its thing. Like, it's gonna be a little bit late. Like, I need a way to move my stronghold. And there's only one way to move it, I think. And that's the nomad card. So we need, like, a shop, or we need to fight a new... Make war and peace. Grab one of those in case we can bring this back. Make peace with an enemy king. King of nothing. How much do I care about it? At this point, not a ton. I don't care about the King of Progress too much either, though, I guess. Sure. Oh my god. Okay, so Ballista, clearly the way. But what am I looking for my own thing? I mean, I guess I'm just going to grab a quarry. Like, it helps with our backup damage. God, I wish that they had more intelligent aiming. Ooh. The wall didn't do a whole lot. I can't lie. Down. We could do it, and then we could overhaul. Well, yeah, we could pull it back up into our hand, I guess. It's fine. It's not doing that much. Like, it's 6,000 versus 311,000. It's kind of a difference. Yes. They're doing stuff. Oh, they're doing stuff. I'll take a clone. Corn on the cobulator. Put that over here, and then we can just, like, bring this back into the hand. When probably reroll and fish whenever we get the next stone. Progress. I don't think there's a lot I want from the King of Progress anymore. It's like basically the corn on the cobulator, but we can just get an upgrade via something else. I guess we can take Overhaul. Nomads, right? Yes. Yes, sir. Why did I do that? Like, I'll tell you, the walls aren't doing anything. As we scale eventually, like, these walls are doing jack squat. They're just not getting to the walls. The Ballista, they are the walls, currently. Dragon's Den, mob. There we go. Migration. Get out of there. So then now we can put down another beacon, which is super helpful. And not only that, it's going to be hitting really good targets. Can build twice as fast. Plots get 20%. Doubles critical damage, but like again? Maybe. Probably. The blacksmith is obviously not doing a ton for us in that spot. It's doing stuff. It's just not that good. It's a clone. So that's tier 3 now, just like that. Love it. All of that work for them to do 0.3 hits per second is very, very funny. Earthworks, yes, sir. What to clone? What to clone? Yeah, what do I want? What the hell do I even want? Take another quarry? Sure. Like, the stronghold can do stuff. I'll be real, the ballista damage is not even like that high anymore. So it feels like we need work there. Beacon, Demon Altar Dispenser. I'm gonna roll once. What do you got? Library. Oh, that feels good. But not yet. Not yet. We'll put that down so we can destroy it. What's the attack speed now? 0.4 hits per second. It's just like... I'm so confused by how much damage they're doing. It doesn't feel like they should be doing as much as they are. $153. It's I don't get it. I don't get where the numbers are coming from. Doesn't make sense to me. Make peace with an enemy king. I think that I'm good with the King of Progress at this point. Plus 5%. Like, a little bit goes a long way now at this point. 5. We have 266. I think it's just that we have so many of them. It's, like, the main thing. Throw down another quarry. Why not? Okay. Oh, they lived! They lived the hit. It's official. It's official. They started to live. We need to get the crit doubler again. We have actual things to worry about now. They're living the first barrage. The wall means very little. We'll take the earthworks. I'm gonna do something weird. Drop down the library. The issue is I don't know where to put the... Well, we'll just pick... Here's the thing. We'll just pick back up the beacon later. Oh, I don't have that spot. We'll do this and we'll just pick it back up with earthworks later. And then we could put it... I guess I don't know where I'd put it. But if we can start to copy the shot blocking stuff or the extra crits, that feels like that would be really, really relevant. Swords, yes, please. Probably King of Greed. Just getting like some stat increases. Some raw stat ups. Seems good. We still have the King of Nature somewhere, right? Yeah, okay, we do. It's just a random barrage. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, like 182. I have no idea how we're doing this much damage with 182 damage. It doesn't make sense. Swords. Increase the attack of all your units and towers by 30%. Yes. Because we need to, like, if we can get back to one-shotting, that's great. We are hitting every second now. We failed all of those. That's great. King of Greed can just teleport to my backline, nothing personnel kid style. And that's a little bit awkward. Oof. No. Just play that down. I wanted to get the 30 gold to boost by 15% thing. This does go twice though, right? Receive 3 gold at the end of every year. We go twice. Ooh. Okay, the biggest concern for me is bellow them. I do feel like a blacksmith is kind of in order too, but God, that's failing a lot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're not long for this world. We're gonna face woes soon. Overinvest is a great call. Levels up whenever adjacent with no max level. I mean, that could have been great. But, like, we'll save that for tomorrow. The inevitable progress, Lord. Yeah, this is not... The library's kind of beefing it. I think we prefer... I think we want the blacksmith, but... Clone. So that doesn't... Wait, what? Gave me 9. Of all things, I don't know where 9 comes from. Why 9? I know you're 9 kings. I get it, but like, why? How is 3 doubled 9? What's going on there? Something's not as it seems. Please. Okay. Make peace with an enemy king. I guess nature. I don't love that, though. I'm most worried about fighting other Stone Lords. We're failing so many library hits. It's crazy. Overinvest. Yeah, year 65, and my damage is at 451. Like, I know that I have the blacksmith there. And it's still working is crazy. Ow. It works. I'm gonna regret that, but like, it wasn't hitting very much. The least we can do is get these to start like rapid firing. It's Godzilla! Evaporated. More swords. Ooh. Good boss, because then we actually get more of that as well. I want the blacksmith over here again so bad, but like, I needed to unload my hand, unfortunately. Like, there's nothing I could do. Terrifying. I am my own worst enemy. Wage war against another king. I don't think the King of Blood has stuff we care about. Welcome back, King of Nature. Yeah, these things are pumping out, like, it's got so much damage. Like, look at that. Takes a while for it to come out and actually do its thing, though. Migration, Dragon's Den, new sir. Fine. It's just like so perfectly in the middle of stuff. It needs to get out there though. Its move speed is terrible. But it helps that the Ballista just starts and evaporates it for a bit. Like it clears out some stuff. Traps now cause double damage. Attack speed of your towers is up by 50%. That seems hard to say no to. Okay. Yep. Got a clone, sure thing. Hits per second, 2,000? I feel like no. That's not actually happening. Migration, no. Swords, sure. Like, we can up the damage. Thing is, this is still doing more. That's the craziest thing of all. At this point, my dream would be to pick up the beacon fully, pick up the blacksmith fully, and then swap them. We need to hold on to 2 of those cards. We need to hold on to 2 earthworks. So hopefully we'll just pick up another one at some point soon here. And then we can swap them. Like, it's something we would have wanted a while ago, but... I'm surprised at the fact that this is only at 3.3 hits per second. Nine more units. Seems good enough to me. Sitting at 444 ballistas. Ballistae. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it lagging. That's the other option. Could just mortgage it, but I'm going to say no. Please. You know what I want. You know what I want. I want the % damage up. King of Nature. I mean, I wanted the stuff for the least. Like, I like adding 9 units to the Ballista, but at this point, it's not even... If we're talking percentage-wise, it's not even doing that much for my game plan. 9 hits per second. There's another earthworks. Great. Alright. Maybe we'll want to change it back later. But I just feel like we want to get some damage on these, especially since they're doing such good work. Despite the fact that they're doing terrible damage. You know, like, their damage number is still 650. On year 76, they're doing 650? Oh, okay. That's endless mode, baby. We love endless modes. Just all of a sudden kabooms. Level 5, AO. We should. Prince it. Okay, you can now use Brewer perk, Tactician perk, Persistent perk, Incendiary perk, Hunter perk, and the King of Progress. Ayo, last one. All right, back to the main menu it is. We got one more king left. The final king, the 8th king in 9 kings. Obviously, this one's coming soon, but there's only 8 in the game. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll check out King of Progress. Probably, maybe it'll be the final 9 kings. We'll see how it goes. But just wanted to check out all of the different kings. There's so many freaking difficulty levels. Why are there so many? It's just like, it's, I guess it's for, progress. But, like, yeah. Whatever. Alas, that is that. Thank you for watching. Check the channel. Roguelikes and more of us today. As long as you guys continue to support it, likes, comments, all this stuff. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.